Hello, family. I'm Carla K. Bone, and listen, this is my husband, Pastor Glenn Bone.
Hello, hello.
Listen, we are excited. Listen, if you've been following my page at CK Bone Ministries, you know we've been in the 31 teaching series on Who Am I? And now we get an opportunity with Good Seed Ministries. Good Seed Church is combining forces with CK Bone Ministries. We doing a series together. Yes, we are capitalizing off of what we have been learning on those 31 teaching series on Who Am I? We've been capitalizing on it because you know what? With everything that's happening in our society, we got these smartphones, we got TikTok, all this information, and we're being inundated with all this until we are losing our sense of self and who we are as God sees us from his perspective. And let me tell you, child, God has an answer for that. And so he has placed on Pastor Bone's heart to start a new teaching series. We working combined, forces coming together. And we'll be teaching this new series on your identity. That is so important. And Pastor Bone is going to give us a little bit more information.
Well, you know, one of the major deceptions that the devil uses on us all is called an identity crisis. Mm-hmm. Many of us, even though we walk in Christ, we're not in peace with ourselves. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I had an opportunity to do a message at our church, Lakewood Church, for our Freedom Ministry. And the message was entitled, Being at Peace with Yourself. Mm-hmm. Many times we have no problem when we talk about peace as the Bible talks about it with others. But when it comes to ourselves, we struggle. We have an identity crisis because we listen so much to what other people say about us and not really understanding what God says about us. So here's what we're going to do. For 51 weeks, we're going to study a book written by Jake and Key Provance. It's a book that's been out for a while. Now listen, these books, you can buy them as pocketbooks individually, or you can buy the title as you see it here on the screen, in which would have all three of the books there. Now listen, for 51 weeks, we're going to go through I am, I have, and I can. Now let me break them down for you. I am is 17 weeks. I have is 18 weeks. And I can is 16 weeks. So that means by the time we finish these 51 weeks, we will be in the year 2025. We're going to work on our goals and everything else with it. But at the same time, we're going to understand what God says about us. Now listen, you can buy these books from Amazon. You can buy them individually, or you can look it up as you see on the screen. Buy one book, I think it's $9.49. It has all three of the books in them, or you can buy them individually. Amazon, christianbooks.com, your local bookstore, or if you're like me and you like digital books, you can buy them from iBooks and from Kindle. You can get those books from Kindle or the Google Play Store. But we would love for you to have these books as we go through them. Now listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through one a week. And we're going to come on 4 times a week to talk about this one. So it's one principle per week. And we're going to do it in your AM. So it's going to be done at 7 o'clock AM Central Daylight Time. It's going to be done at 7 o'clock PM. So it's going to actually replace the regular 7 o'clock PM CK Bone Ministries broadcast on Tuesday night. And we're going to play it once on the weekend and probably once during the middle of the day. It will be a short 15-minute study, which you will go through each and every week as we cover these 51 things that God says about us. So listen, take the time, purchase your book, but we're excited about helping people understand who they are and whose they are. Because when I understand who I am and whose I am, the purposes of God becomes clear in my life. Go ahead, honey, you can close it up.
I'm excited. After coming through 31 weeks talking about who am I, now I get an opportunity to partner and work together with my husband so we can talk about really all that we have in God, that I am. Who am I? I have, what do I have? And I can. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I'm super excited that we'll be doing this joint combined effort.
Yes.
We tag team teaching y'all. And we're going to be coming together, broadcasting this for you. Because listen, once you get a sound rooting about who you are and the benefits that you are entitled to being a son or a daughter of God, your life will significantly change. Make this teaching a priority. Set the reminders on your smart device and set the reminders to remind you to join with this teaching and follow along with us. I promise you, your life won't be the same. We super excited. Don't forget to order your books. We'll be on a 2-week break, giving you plenty time to order your books, and then we'll be going straight into the teaching.
So make sure you hold on here in a second. We're going to give you the dates and times that these will come on and when we'll be on with you all live. But again, 4 to 5 times a week we'll be on. So we'll find a time slot where you fit. No matter where you are in the world, we'd like to see you with us. So again, don't forget, order your book. Remember that we have 51 weeks and we're looking forward to doing this with you. God bless you. We love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Have a good day.